All right, so feeling your feet as you bend your knees and inhale, arms up, and just finding your own flow of this. I'm very excited. It's going to be sunny again today. It promises. And it is December 1st. That season of light, peace, joy. So we're going to bring those in as bhavanas today. Inhale through that radiance all around us. And exhale through it. Just a reminder for the teachers in the room that you might want to put a mirror of protection around that light. And actually, all of us can do that. If you find that your brilliance sometimes annoys people, you can try to put a mirror around that brilliance to just shove them off a bit. It doesn't always work, but I do it before I work with people to just keep their stuff away from me. I'm starting to ha. Let's add some honey, bromary. Make sure we're all muted. Oh yeah, now we're all muted. Otherwise, you're going to be in the video. I'm sure you don't want to be in the video. Let's take it into the upper back, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, arms to the sides. And exhale, hands to the heart, gathering up that light to the heart. We're going to add Om as we exhale. Inhale, visualize that radiance all around you. Exhale, gather it to its source. Inhale. Yogena Chittasya to Patanjali. You can just listen or join in. This is to the compiler of the Yoga Sutra, the most important text in yoga, describing how to become free of our identification with the mind and the body, and how we can re-identify with the source of consciousness at the heart. It's all a continuum from the heart. All of it is connected. Yogena Chittasya Vadena Vacha Malam Sharirasya Chavaidakena Yopakarotam Pravaram Munena Patanjalim Pranjaliranaposmi Tabahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Sitharinam Sahasrashirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Shrimate Anandaya Nagarajaya Namo Namaha. To Dhanvantri, the medicine form of Vishnu, holds a pot of herbs for our healing. And the prayer asks that all the ama, or the blocks, be removed from our physical body, our mental, emotional body, and our subtle body. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantare Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashaya Trailokanathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantare Amrita Kalashastaya Sarvamaya Vinashaya Trailokanathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. 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 All the blocks removed from our body, from our energy system, from our mind, emotions, and beyond, may we radiate like the light. Inhale, arms coming up and perhaps coming up onto your toes. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up onto your toes just to change it up a bit. Exhale, coming to your left. Inhale, coming up onto your toes. Exhale to your right. Inhale, coming up onto your toes. Exhale, twist to your left, bend your knees. Inhale, coming up onto your toes. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, arms down by your sides. We're going to try to do all that again. A little bit longer vinyasa. This is early Krishnamacharya style. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to your side. To the left first. Any modifications you want to do with the arms? Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Now you can leave the arms up like this, or bring them down and bend the knees. Inhale, coming up. You can also interlock the fingers and twist like that. The hips do come back. That's really old school Krishnamacharya style. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. You can see pictures from the 1920s of him doing that kind of move. So play with that and just with the modification or the classical. Inhale, coming up. Full Tadasana. Exhale, coming down. This pose means palm tree. And a couple of us in the room are going to India soon. See those palm trees? Inhale, coming up. Exhale, leaning to the side like the palm tree sways to one side. They're very flexible. Inhale, coming up. You've ever seen a picture of a palm tree in a hurricane? Exhale to the other side. So you can bring that image into your mind if that helps you. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, twisting. I'm going to bring my arms down. You can leave them up if you like. Bringing them down can help with the upper back, neck, and shoulders. I'm keeping my knees front to work on twisting the upper body. Inhale, center. So that's a modification for neck and shoulders. And exhale, other side. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, starting position. We're going to do one more round. Inhale, full Tadasana, that full palm tree. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, Parshva. Coming to the side. And bend that top arm to get a bit more into the neck and shoulders. Inhale, coming up. That was a request today. Exhale, other side. Coming up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, coming up. And stay here. And when you're ready, coming down. Maybe make an intention today, a sankalpa, promise to yourself. Maybe do that with bhavana, with visualization. With concept. To infuse yourself with it. Maybe a mantra, a phrase, an affirmation. When you're ready, coming to the back of the mat. Bring your left foot forward, your right foot back. We're going to do some forward bends. We have one person today who needs a little work with the lower back. So inhale, arms coming up. And this also works our legs. Exhale, Parshva Uttanasana. Inhale, move the arms first in line with the ears. And exhale, come down. And you're welcome to bend the knee, of course. If you want to make it harder, you can interlock the fingers as you go up and down. Just doing this in your own timing. Pause between inhale and exhale. When you're ready, staying at the bottom.
Feel free to bring your hands to one side or the other or both sides for stretching the hip in different ways, getting into the lower back and the hip and the leg in different ways. Coming out when you're ready. Stepping back. Your side stepping forward, turning the back foot out. Heel to heel alignment. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, forward bend. Again, any of those adjustments. You can do one arm, opposite arm to front leg. Do both arms. You can bend the front knee. Just adjusting, you can make it harder by interlocking the fingers. One other modification I didn't mention on the other side is as you come down, you can actually go to the outside of the foot. And then the inside of the foot. So you can add that even in the movement. Works with the balance in interesting ways when you feel like you've done a round 6, staying at the bottom. You always add movement to the stay. Inhale, lift, stitti, exhale, release. And you can go to the little toe side of the foot, of course. When you feel ready from here, going into a downward facing dog. Stretching out those calves one at a time. More oxygen into that top third of the lungs through this semi-inversion. And stretching through the lats, sides of the back, under the armpits. When you're ready, stepping forward, or you can always jump forward, of course. To your Uttanasana. In this position, Ardha Uttanasana, holding opposite elbows, inhale, moving halfway up. Exhale, release. If this is too much, you can hold the top of the head or arms at the sides if you prefer. Inhale, halfway up. Pull in the Mula Bandha as you do this. Exhale, release that pelvic floor lock. If you want to make it harder, you can do one straight arm, the other back. And you can do both arms. This is more an upper back, neck, and shoulder version. You can also do both arms in front of you. This is more lower back. So pick your medicine. And then you can start staying the pose. That's much harder. It strengthens the lower back.
Also strengthens the core. So release, stretch it out. When you're ready, coming up. Slowly find your samastiti after all those 4 bends. Just notice how you feel. All right, so a little bit of work for the shoulders that we haven't done in a while. So inhale, arms coming up, interlock those fingers, coming up on the toes if you can. And as you exhale, dropping the heels down and stretching the palms away. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, heels down and stretch those palms away, or you can hold opposite elbows. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, drop the shoulders down. So you can do either one of those. The second version is more getting into those shoulder blades. Shoulders dropping down. The first one is decompressing the upper back. So you can pick your version. I'm going to do the shoulder version. And release. Remember your bhavana, your intention. The class, with the visualization, perhaps a mantra or an affirmation. You're ready, coming to the back of your mat. Your left foot forward, your right foot turned out. So make sure you've got some room around you to bring your arms to the sides. For bending that front knee, you're going to actually bring your hands to your heart and draw your elbows back. This is going to be your inhale. Now you could do it with your hands together, if you prefer, like this, or your hands on your pecs and draw those elbows back. So that's your inhale, it's really getting into those shoulders. And then when you exhale, you're going to go away and press your hands away from you like this. And just keep that going. Make your stance a little longer to increase the arch. Keep trying to draw that lower belly in, even as you do that inhale. It will tend to stick out. Okay, we're going to now do some twists to the side with this. So we're going to inhale the arms up the sides. We're going to exhale to the easy side, away from the front leg. Inhale, open shoulder blades together, and exhale to the other side. Now, when you go to the other side, it's pretty hard to go very far with that back foot turned out. So you might want to rotate it like that. And then if you want, you can actually keep it there the whole time, which is what I'm going to do. Or you can place that heel down For example, when you twist to the easy side, you just place it down again. So play with that back heel to allow you to rotate. You can even bend the knee as you rotate to the hard side and make it harder still. So these are some variations you can play with. This is a bit of a balancing act and upper back, neck, and shoulders. But I'm just trying to make it a bit more challenging, adding more leg work. So you can even do that. Bend that back knee right down. And your stance will keep getting longer if you do that. Might need to adjust at some point. And when you feel you've had enough, just coming down to a downward facing dog. You do that in between. Remember in my Ashtanga days, they said, and this is a rest. And I actually do experience that now. I didn't 25 years ago. And when you're ready, just gradually coming up. Finding your samastiti at the back of the mat. You could link that together further, but I would not do that because of the neck and shoulder stuff in the room today. Bringing the right foot forward, left foot turned out. First vinyasa, drawing the elbows back as you inhale. Bending that front knee over the ankle, exhale. Release. Try to do this around 6 times. Keep drawing that lower belly in when you inhale, so you're not compressing the lower back. Nodding the chin up and down. When you've done around 6, you're going to inhale, bring those arms to the side. Now you can play with palms down, palms up, thumbs facing up, thumbs facing back. All those have different effects on the neck and shoulders. Exhale, coming to your easy side. And then you can bring that top arm back. If you like, inhale, center, or just leave the arms long. Exhale, other side again. I'm going to lift my heel up so I get a bit more rotation. Center, exhale, side, and I place my heel down as I go to the easy side. Just do with the feet what works for your body and your hips. Again, you can take a little deeper. It's definitely a balancing act. Bring that knee down. Could stay down the whole time, or do the up and down, make it more challenging. I'm just going to try one just down, just for a little variety. And when you feel like you've done around 6 rounds, just coming to your downward facing dog.
Just have enough room to be able to lift those legs up. Inhale, one leg coming up. Exhale down, other leg up. Exhale down, Ekapada, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Next time, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring the leg through into a lunge. Bring the other knee down. Inhale, arms to the sides. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms to the sides. This is for one of you with some psoas stuff going on in your lower back. Exhale. You can always have something under that back knee if it's bothering you. Inhale, lunge, exhale, coming back. We're going to do the other side. Downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. When you're ready, inhale, right leg up. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale down, just keep that going. When you're ready, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Bring back knee down. Inhale, arms at the sides, opening the chest, neck and shoulders, and that back hip. Exhale, stretching the front leg. Inhale, opening. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, opening. Exhale, releasing. One more time. Exhale, forward bend at the front of your mat. And coming up, arm side or front. Exhale, release. Facing to your east, we're going to do the salutation to the 7 directions. Ding Namaskaram. The idea from the Vedas is that there are energies, forces, they're called devas, they're beings of light, who are in these 7 directions. So the usual 4 directions, and then the upper direction, the lower direction, and the side direction, there's 3 extras. Okay, so this is an indigenous practice from India. We're acknowledging the indigenous peoples around the world who are known for protecting the land and the waters, and having practices like this that honor the 4 directions, and this one adds 3 more. So facing the east, First, we'll do it without chanting. Inhale, arms coming up to the sides or to the front, interlock the fingers. And exhale, coming forward, palms together. Drawing the belly in, the back is rounding slightly. Inhale, arching the spine coming up. Turning to the south, to your right. Inhale here, exhale forward. Palms together. Of course, you can bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, coming up. Turning to the west. Feel free to modify as you need to. Exhale to the western direction. Inhale, coming up. Turning right to your north. Exhale, saluting the north. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, palms together, the upward direction, looking up, if that's comfortable. Exhale, right away to the lower direction. Inhale, interlock the fingers coming up. Exhale, arms at the side, palms facing up to the side directions, intermediate directions. Inhale, coming up. There comes the sun. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to do this again, chanting Om Namo each time we do a direction, okay? On each exhale. So inhale, arms coming up. You can come sides or front. To the east. Om Namo. Inhale, coming up. Turning to your right, to the south. Om Namo. Coming up. To the west. Om Namo. Turning right to the north. Om Namo. Coming up, you're only going halfway down during each of those. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Inhale to the top. Om Namo. Inhale, exhale to the earth. Om Namo. Inhale, coming up to the sides. Om Namo. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to the heart. We're going to do this one more time. Om Namo Namaha. Inhale, arms up. To the east. Om Namo Namaha. Namaha. Inhale, coming up. Right. It's south. Om Namo Namaha. Inhale up. Turning to your right. To the west, honoring the west. Om Namo Namaha. Inhale, coming up. Turning right to the north. Om Namo Namaha. Inhale, coming up. To the right. Exhale here. Inhale, palms together, upward direction. Om Namo Namaha. Inhale. Exhale to the lower direction. Om Namo Namaha. Inhale up. Exhale to the intermediate direction, palms up. Om Namo Namaha. So hands to the heart. Om Shanti 3 times. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Do 2 sun salutations as a transition to the ground. Inhale, arms coming up. With the bija mantra, you can listen or join. Om Ram. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Om Hrim. Om Hrim. Inhale, left leg back, arms to the side. Om Hrim. Om Hrim. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down dog. Om Hrim. Om Hrim. Inhale. We're facing dog. Om Ram. Om Ram. Inhale. Exhale, you do chaturanga or child's pose. Om Hraha. Om Hraha. I'm just going to stay here. Do a moment of gratitude. Palms together. Think of what you're grateful for right now. We're just gonna go right onto our backs from here. Vipadipedam. Inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, stay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down, leaving your hands up, gradually coming down at the end of the exhale, bringing the arms down. Just keep this going, your own timing. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lift higher, arms up, chin in. Lift the hips higher. Exhale, roll down. Do this 4 more times on your own. When you finish, just knees to chest. You're welcome to have one leg in front if you've got one hip higher, tighter than the other, for example, and one arm. Just finishing up. Āsana, exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, Urdhva Prasarita. And keep this going. Make it a little harder by exhaling, touching the toes down as if to a leg. And then on the hold after exhale, or if you still have some exhale, bring the knees into the chest, into Āsana. You're ready, just hug your knees. Let's do some windshield wipers as a way to finish this off before we come to seated. Inhale, center. Exhale, coming to one side. If you want to add some upper back, neck, and shoulders, you can roll to that side with your upper back. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. You can just stay on one side and then the other, so pick whatever version of this twist. You can do a harder version as well. There's many versions of Prāṇāyāma. Simple one. When you're ready, rolling to one side and coming up. Seated position. I'm just gonna grab my pillow. We're gonna do some asana, just having prop spine that you might need. I'm just gonna angle my camera down a bit. Let's see, make it better. Feel free to sit on any props you need to. Inhale, arms at the sides or props under knees, etc. So starting with your left leg forward and your right leg bent. I'm mirroring you, of course. Inhale, arms at the sides. And exhale, forward bend. You can also have your arms coming up. This more lower back strength. Exhale, forward. So if you want to work more the upper back, arms at the sides. And if you want to work more the lower back, you can even interlock those fingers. Inhale up, exhale forward. After 3 to 4 times, when you feel like you're ready, just stay in the pose and breathe. Add any propping you need to help you stay in the pose. You might want to twist to one side. Get into different parts of the body. Twisting the little toe side, you might get into the rib cage and the right hip, for example. You can feel free to use blocks to hold the head up. You can also go to the inner leg, the toe side. When you're ready, coming up. Suppose you can stay in quite a while. Moving to the other side. It's working the hips, of course, preparing for seated meditation, prāṇāyāma. Inhale, arms sides, exhale, forward bend. And this is used for women's health, all the periods of women's health in terms of reproduction. Having periods to not having periods, to preparing to have a child, getting pregnant, being pregnant,
giving birth, all those aspects. This pose is used in different ways.
Yoga therapy is a big one for women. Women's health, according to Krishnacharya.
When you feel ready, just staying in the position. And it's also a great one for imbalances of the spine. Which almost all of us have some differences between left and right. This helps balance out the hips, the lower back and the upper back, especially those twists I was showing you. And you're ready coming up.
Baddha Konasana is a counter. Again, in yoga therapy, this might not be the counter if it is not a counter for a particular body. So you have to decide if this doesn't work for you. You can also do something like Chakrabakasana or Dvipadipedam. Those poses can also work.
This one deeply stretches into the lower back as well as the hips. And then coming up.
And taking your seat for pranayama, whatever that is today. It's one other pose I often do before I sit as well. This one. The Vista Konasana. I think actually I'll just do that for you one time, just as a bit of a stretch for the legs before we twist them. So just coming forward into your pose. You can add any propping. You can go to one leg and then the other. You can do side bends. Lots you can do. This is another one that Krishnacharya recommends for women's health. And it's wonderful to get into that groin. And into the legs. You feel complete coming to your seated position. Hopefully after all that, you feel a little bit more comfortable sitting. You always put blocks under the knees like I'm showing and sit on some sort of height to help your pelvis rotate forward. Okay, so we're going to do our Pratiloma Ujjayi Pranayama, which I think you all know now. Inhale, Ujjayi both nostrils, exhale left. Inhale left, exhale both nostrils. Inhale both nostrils, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale both nostrils. Every time it's both nostrils, it's Ujjayi. Every time it's one nostril, you're using Mrigi Mudra, which I think you all know. And adding holds after inhale, exhale, appropriate to your energy. So if you're feeling low in energy, which sometimes in the morning you'll feel, tamas, you can do some holds after inhale. If you're feeling ungrounded or anxious, hold after exhale. For those of you practicing later in the day, you might be a bit keyed up from your day. And if you're not sure, if you feel just balanced, you can do no holds or a hold after inhale and exhale. Ratios, inhale and exhale can be the same length. Hold after inhale, exhale can be half the length or the same length. So that's a basic ratio you can work with. If you know others you want to work with, you can do that. Lengthening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. Take your choice. Doing around 6 rounds. 1 round is left and then right. So just a reminder, inhale both nostrils, exhale left, exhale both, inhale both, exhale right, exhale both. You can switch hands if you like at any time. you finish early, you can just do Ujjayi Pranayama, both nostrils as a counter. Perhaps you finish your 6 rounds. If you haven't, just finish up. I'm gonna do meditation and chanting with visualizing ourselves in a lotus flower. So this is an image, the lotus flower. If you want, you can do this mudra, which is of the lotus flower, your hands at the heart, to help you focus on that center of the lotus flower with the picturing it as yellow. I'm not sure that's accurate, but my lotus flower is pink. They come in different colors. You can pick your color. Lakshmi is often pictured with a pink lotus flower, so I like to visualize mine as pink for that reason. And we're going to do a chant about this Kamala, this lotus flower. You can just listen or eventually join in. And if you're just listening, you can just focus on a visualization of the drops of water falling off the lotus flowers. So lotus flowers, like nasturtiums, are hydrophobic. Water doesn't stick to them. So you just visualize drops of water just dropping off. And those drops of water, as you go around clockwise or counterclockwise in your visualization, they're falling off. These drops of water could represent different triggers in your life. You can put people in them. You can just generally ask that you be unaffected by, for example, criticism. You could put the word criticism in them. Something that triggers you. If you're working with people, just do one person per round. You can join the chant if you like. Shri, Hri, Shri. Kamale, Kamalalaye, Praseda, Praseda. Om Shri, Hri, Shri. Kamale, Kamalalaye, Praseda, Praseda. Om Shri, Hri, Shri. Kamale, Kamalalaye, Praseda, Praseda. Om Shrim Hrim Shrim Kamale Kamalalaye Praseda Praseda Om Shrim Hrim Shrim Kamale Kamalalaye Praseda Praseda Om Shanti 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 Hari
Namaste. Namaskaram. Thank you very much.